All right, coaches out, managers out, close the doors, players only. Although we like to have a little more fun on this show than a regular players only meeting. Welcome in Mario Ferraro. We're going to get to know you a little bit here, but first we can hear from a former teammate that'll get us started on what kind of guy you are.
You just get to know a person. We hang out quite a bit off the ice. He's like my least mature child off the ice, most energy.
And that is true. That is true. Thanks for joining us here. We'll have some fun. And going off of that, I remember playing with you. You know, I was fortunate, I had a blast with you. We didn't play for too long together, but I'll never forget. Every time you walk in the room, I knew you were there. And if you weren't there, I knew you weren't there. But when you were there, I knew you were there. One of my favorite guys to play with. How do you keep that energy up all the time?
Well, thank you for that. Thanks for the kind intro. I don't know. I love the rink. I love being here. I love hanging out with the guys. I think that's the most enjoyable part about, playing hockey and playing in this league is the time that you spend with your teammates, and whether that's on the road or in the locker room, and going out for dinners. And it's easy to get excited and put a smile on your face. So that's something I try to do, and try to get that energy to rub off on the other guys.
Well, Mario, you talk about the smile on your face. It's pretty easy to see when you have the smile on your face that you've got the Bobby Clarke smile. Bobby Clarke's might have been right in the middle, but you've lost how many teeth there, and how did you lose them? And do you always have the look, or have you got like the some chiclets that you're just not wearing right now?
No, so I lost 3. We were playing in Florida. I got a puck to the mouth. I tried to block a shot. It rode up my stick. And I don't know. I guess I was hanging out with Burnsy too much. I kind of took on his look. And I had a flipper before, but I was spitting too much and I was talking, got a lisp. So I just stopped wearing it. And now it doesn't even fit anymore. My teeth moved. So I guess that happens when you don't have teeth in there for too long. But I don't know. I take pride in the look now. Just rock it. Just like my old player.
Hockey players look. Do you want us to show you get hit in the face one more time? Or was 4 or 5 times enough there?
Yeah. No, I looked away. I didn't want to see it.
Yeah, no kidding. So we'll go back a little to college days here. You played with a pretty good player in Cale Makar at UMass. Talk to us about that. Was he as dominant back then, or were you two just a force to be reckoned with?
Yeah, that guy's pretty good. No, he's always been such a dominant player. I mean, I thought he really took off though in his second year at UMass. Maybe I was a little better than him in the first year for a time being. But no, he's always been great. But his second year, he really exploded, and now he's on another level. He really excelled, and he's a big part of that, obviously, that Colorado team, and has a lot to do with their recent success. And it speaks. It's well deserved. He's a great person too. He was a great teammate. So I'm super proud of him. It was definitely cool to be able to play with him.
You're pretty young when you're playing college hockey. You got a pretty young team this year. You've taken on a different role. I guess more of the question would be, what role would you prefer with a bunch of the young guys on the team? You're the veteran, or did you like being the young guy with a bunch of veterans?
I was around some pretty interesting guys, some creatures too. So I had the privilege to be around some really, really awesome veterans. One of them being Dubnyk, of course, as well, and Burnsy, Jumbo, Patty. That was a really cool experience. Just to be surrounded by such great players, such great leaders, and then such fun guys in the locker room. And then now, obviously, the roles kind of changed a little bit, and I've been here for 5 years or so, and I think I look up to those guys, and I try to bring that same energy and that same personality to the room, obviously in my own way. And I just think that they really showed the ropes, and it was really cool. Something I'll always be thankful for, to be able to learn from those guys. It was a fun time. We had some good times.
Yeah, that was one of my biggest. I guess I wouldn't call it a regret, but not getting a chance to play with Jumbo, because I just heard. I mean, even that whole year and that whole time I was in San Jose, it's just endless.
Okay.
Remember when Jumbo did this? Remember when Jumbo said that? And I was like, man, I missed him by a year. It was too bad, but no, you've really grown into that role, man. It's been fun to watch. You can tell you're a leader out on the ice, and you know, you've done a good job kind of watching guys. And I got a couple memories I got is when I talk about Mario yelling in the room. It was every single day. It was Noah Gregor, and you just hear. And so it was COVID, and they had us split up, so we were sitting far enough away from each other that I don't know. Those are the protocols, but we were all over the dressing room, and Mario and Noah Gregor were some of the guys that had all their gear back in the changing room. And it was a little ways away from the dressing room, and you just hear like 3 or 4 times before a game or before practice, you just hear Mario in the back going, "Greggy, Greggy." You could hear it. You could hear it from a mile away. That and
we were far. We were far. Our locker room.
It was a long way away.
Yeah.
And that, and then getting some pictures of you and I. Actually, I should ask him to grab one, but since it was COVID too, and there was no one there, they let us wear these like AC/DC 90s tracksuits, and I got a couple of good pictures of me and Mario walking to the bus with our sneakers, and you had a big boom box on your shoulder and a Kangol hat, and yeah, it was fun time. So. One thing I do that I didn't know too much, I knew a little bit about it, but I want you to talk to us about your YouTube channel called Youngest of the Plugs. So here's a time you get to plug it. Tell us all about it and tell us what you do on there.
Yeah, I honestly, I started that like a little while ago, and then during COVID, we had a lot of time off, and I was posting some videos. I was posting like workout stuff, training stuff, even like traveling, going camping, something I've been doing recently, going to new destinations, being out here out west, Western California. There's a lot of places to see and stuff like that, and I was even making videos in college, like some of the guys would play it in the locker room. Actually, when I came to the Sharks, the guys had it before a pregame skate when they just found out and Jumbo was dying. So that's what kind of got it started. And now I haven't been posting a lot. It's a busy season. So during the year, I'm not very active, for obvious reasons. But I don't know. It's just a little other side of my personality that I try to show on social media or to fans. I think that they kind of deserve it, but yeah, it's a little fun side of it.
Balloon riding. Where was the balloon ride? That was pretty cool. Like
that was actually, yeah, that was recent. That was in Napa Valley, which was pretty awesome actually. So yeah, I just try to capture stuff like that, but that was a pretty cool experience. We had Logan's wedding the weekend, and then following the weekend I closed it off with a hot air balloon. I was scared. That was scary. Scary moment, but it was fun.
That's cool.
So
very cool.
Yeah, we just got word you lived with Cooch last year in his guest house. Is that right? What was that like, living with the captain?
I was in the guest house. It was fun. I mean, I come out, see Cooch by the pool. I hop the pool, we enjoyed a little day under the sun, see each other at the rink. Then, yeah, I don't know. It was a good time. I'm surprised he was able to put up with me, but I mean, I was in he has a little guest house, so he didn't really have to see me too much. But his dog, he had a little dog. He has 2 dogs, actually. One of them's name is Ernie. He would come over to the pool house all the time, every morning. He'd wagging his tail, barking to get in. He'd wake me up. He's my little alarm clock.
That is awesome. That is good stuff. You guys still got a card game going on the plane, or did Evander Kane ruin that one for you?
We have some cards going on. I'm not much of a card player, to be honest. I was playing a little bit at the beginning of the year, but now I just lay low and some of the other guys play. But yeah, they're playing. playing 7 up, 7 down, and I'm not very good at that. So I just stay in my lane.
I figured you'd be done after Kaner just screamed at you for every poor decision you made. That it would end there, but I'm glad you stuck with it.
He didn't like some of the decisions I was making. No,
He didn't like anybody's decisions other than his own. Well, we got a thing coming up here. It's called What Were You Thinking? So we're going to show you some pictures, and then you tell us, what were you thinking? We'll start off with this one.
there's Stenner. I was just fired up. You know, didn't expect to be drafted where I was, and that's just pure excitement right there.
It's a great smile too. Looks
Thanks.
a little different.
A little bit of chronological order here. And look at those chiclets. Chiclets are looking pretty good. What were you thinking here? This is the same thing. This is shortly after receiving the jersey.
Yeah, just get the fans fired up. I don't know. That was more for the camera. That was less natural, but starting to miss my teeth now.
That's a good one. Where was your draft?
Chicago.
In Chicago. Very good.
That's first goal.
Here you go. How about this one?
Yeah,
Where's the
first
puck?
goal. Where's the puck?
Yeah.
It's buried. It's just buried somewhere. I don't know.
Buried top shelf as it was buried
buried
there.
in my stall. I keep it in my stall.
That's Carter Hart, I
one or
believe.
2 a year, so I just remind myself it's coming, 1 or 2.
That's a heck of a finish there.
Yeah.
On a pretty good goalie too, so better than it going off a shin pad or something. That's a good one to have the replay. All right, we got another one coming up here.
Yeah, that's every shift in my first year. This the big
Every
4
shift.
times a year against him. A couple him, Lucic. Yeah, that's a standard. I try and get into the corners first, and that's what happens.
That's great. I think we got one coming up with you on the right side of it. There you go.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, that feels good. Yeah, every now and then. That's me a little pissed off.
Yeah, did you end up having to go somebody after this?
He tried to fight me. Yeah.
Greener, yeah. I don't know if I'd fight Greener either. That is a big, long,
Kid, hey, holy
big,
smokes.
long, strong individual. Greenway
he
is.
knows what happened there.
Oh, you're smart. You're pulling tight. You don't want those guys to start stretching their arms out because
No.
you get in tight.
All
Yeah,
right,
he was rapping about that, I'm sure.
All right, we got last one. We got you getting smashed again.
Yeah, that's the standard. You can pull one from the Vegas night. I think got my bell rung first shift to the second. But I get back up though.
Yeah, oh, I know you do. I mean, trust me. I watched you get laid out a few times as well and get right back up. They always seem to be the biggest guys that you're getting smashed by too. So, anyway, Mario, that was a blast, man. It's good to see you again. Thanks for joining the show here, and good luck the rest of the way.
Thanks for having me, guys. I appreciate it.